Yeah, I'm gonna do some variation of it. I'm not sure because I got training camp this year, so that
Oh
might
yeah.
be just what I use. But I
Hmm.
don't know. It's so fun to do that though. Like I know it's a lot, but I feel like it's fun, man. I feel like it's fun.
Uh-oh. Auto pick
Auto
already?
pick, the 10-second clock will get you if you're not
Yes, let's
ready.
go.
Did he get you too?
I got Jamar.
Oh, okay, you good. Yeah, 10-second clock. I gotta be locked in. I gotta be locked in. 10-second clock. Jettas. Damn, it's like those first whatchamacallit, those first like six are there.
Yeah. I think I view it as a top 6 tier.
Yeah.
And then I
Damn.
think it breaks down to like another tier of high end guys. I think that I feel very good about like the second round though this year compared to last year. Last year's second round was kind of brutal with
Do
some of the
you
guys
draft
that came
differently?
in.
Like me personally, I draft a little differently based on the league type that I'm in. So like in an 8-team league or a 10-team league, I'm gonna chase the upside a little bit more. In a 12-team league, I probably play it like a little safer. Like I
No,
don't
I
know.
usually just
Or do you draft the same? You draft the same in all of them?
kind of like the in 10 team, definitely the quarterback. I'll probably go with the quarterback a little bit earlier, like a stud to kind of give
Mhm.
myself a little bit of a separation. But no, because like for me, I don't really chase. At least I don't feel like it. Maybe I could be wrong. You can
I feel like I
tell me
chase
if I'm wrong.
upside because you have
I
more
chase
room for error.
upside. I feel like Devon Achan last year was a
Yes.
prime example. Like I don't care about well, this guy could end up being like the floor's not that. I don't care about the floor. I'm just going for purely for the upside. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going for sure upside. I feel like
Oh
you got to
shit, I'm on
chase
the
upside.
clock.
You don't even know who you're taking right now, do you?
Um, I'll go
Kyron,
to
you got
running
him?
back. I was gonna go with Lad, but
Oh, this shit's quick, bro. You got to be quick on the trigger on
yeah, I
this one.
wasn't paying attention.
Got to be quick on the trigger.
Oh, I forgot about Rashid too. Damn, he's down there on sleeper.
Yeah, on sleeper is. I feel like there's a
Need
few
to
players
fix.
like that on sleeper. They're just like way too low. Way too low. There's so much talent here. I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
after round 4 and 5, it dries up hella quick.
JSN. How do you feel about JSN?
I think JSN's going way too early, especially for like just knowing that. Oh shit, I missed. There's somebody else there. I should say. Just knowing that JSN like, there's not a whole lot of like upside for him, touchdown wise, or even receptions wise with Cooper Cup there, and that he's moving outside. I get like Kubiak's there, and maybe they figured things out in the passing game, but like he typically helps the run game out so much, you know? Like I
Yeah,
just don't really see the upside with him over some of the other receivers that are going ahead of him. Like he's not a top
you
12
know
guy to
who
me.
I feel like he is
Who?
Olave of last year.
Yes,
I
yes,
feel like he's
yes.
the Chris Olave.
And I did the same thing with Olave last year. And to be honest,
Yeah,
he's gonna be probably playing the same role as Olave did last year.
yeah. I
That's a
look
good
at it
comp.
and I don't think because at least in best ball, I know not everything's best ball. I'm gonna go with Kittle, but like in best ball, he goes to the second round, and it's just like second round for a guy who last year he was a top 10 wide receiver in fantasy football, but then you look at the points per game, he was wide receiver 18, I believe. He averaged 14.9, which is just like that's good, but it's also like meh. Like
Yeah.
how does it really get? I don't see it getting much better this year. Like I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna be a top 5 kind of guy. I also don't know if Sam Darnold's good. Like I think the verdict's still out on Sam Darnold. So
Yeah.
for me personally, it's just like I agree. Like I would not be shocked if Garrett Wilson outperforms him. I wouldn't be shocked if who's another guy that goes like even a guy like Devonte Adams on that offense could have just as good a season as JSN. And I really like the player JSN, but I just don't think like second round is once again it feels like Chris Olave esque.
Yeah, that's an excellent comp because that's the player. I mean, I was kind of fading him in the same manner, and I kind of think you know who's there too. Your boy Lad. It's kind of in that same wheelhouse of like
The
a little bit of
but the big
limitation
difference is just the quarterback. Like I think that's the biggest difference between those two guys.
between Lad and JSN.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, if you really think about it, it's not. It shouldn't be a quarterback because last year Darnold, Jettas and
I
Addison both were
yeah,
top 20 guys. You know,
but I just don't. And maybe, and this could be something that I could be wrong
like one
here
of them
with.
bias, like the bias things.
Well, no, just that I think he was a product of a system.
Okay.
Sam Darnold, which if he goes out there and balls out, then obviously like I'm wrong, and I'm okay with admitting that I'm wrong. But I also think that when the pressure got turned up last year, he was not very good at the end of the year whatsoever. And I think that the pressure is going to be because also last year, Vikings had a good offensive, and maybe it's all just the system that the system makes
Yeah.
the offensive line better. Jay Jettis makes the offense better. He's not throwing to JSN, or he's not throwing to Jay Jettis anymore. He's throwing to JSN, who's a good wide receiver. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not he went to a much not much, but a downgraded situation compared to Minnesota. So, but we'll see. I could be wrong about that.
Oh, somebody just got fucking Kelsey. Dude, I take so much Cooper Cup. I draft too much Cooper. It's just to me the value is crazy down here.
Oh man, I was gonna go with him.
Pacheco, yeah. It's quick draft, bro. Quick
I
draft.
guess
You
I'll
gotta have your
go.
head on the swivel, man. Are you taking Chase Brown ahead of Devontae Adams and Marvin Harrison? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I know you can say like Chase Brown's tied to an elite offense. That's what a lot of people say. It's just there's no way. I think with the running backs where Chase Brown goes, unless he fell behind Joe Mixon, Alvin Kamara, Brees Hall, like James Cook, Kenneth Walker, unless he's like right behind those guys, or like maybe there's no. I would rather have in PBR leagues, much rather have those receivers instead. And I know you. Sorry, I know you really like Chase Brown too.
No, yeah. I mean, I would as long as in camp it's like as long as in camp he's operating as the guy and it's not like split because that's the one slight thing that holding me back a tiny bit is just because he wasn't the guy last year until Zach Moss got hurt. But if he is like the guy and he's not splitting, then yeah, I'm all in.
Yeah, because he's what he's split. He's they just drafted a running back too.
Taj Brooks.
Yeah, they drafted Brooks, and then Zach Moss is back now. But I mean,
And they
Zach Moss just
signed
wasn't good.
Samaje Perine.
It's Samaje Perine too. Yeah, everybody loved him. I don't know. But I think Chase Brown is like locked in as a starter though. That's the difference I would say. Oops. I don't really think. Do you think? I just don't know if he's built for a whole year workload of like top 12 type.
I do. We talked about this last time too. Like in college, he was an absolute workhorse running back. He touched the ball nearly 400 times. I want to say it was his junior, maybe his senior year last year in college. I want to say he led the nation in total touches. Like he was an absolute workhorse. So I do think so, and I think it's kind of like I already had Tyron Tracy. Whatever.
That's good. There you go, handcuff.
Yeah, I got whoever's the RB1 there. I do think whoever's the RB1 there will be valuable, but I feel like it's kind of the Kyron situation where I don't know if Chase Brown's that good of a football player, but I know that he's on a very good offense that I want a piece of, so I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the case for it. It was much nicer to like pick him up or draft him at the back end of drafts than it is to take him as like a top 12 running back. So
no, 100%.
I don't know. I'd much rather just have Devontae Adams. Like I know Devontae Adams is going to be 1,010. Like I'd much rather have Devontae Adams. If all things are equal, and the same thing goes for obviously for who was the other receiver for Marv. I'm much rather taking Marv. Marv has a much better chance at like being a like top 5 guy than Chase Brown does, in my opinion. Yeah, I think Marv, bro. I think Marv might be like crazy good this year, but damn, quarterback. You don't even got to take quarterback in a 10-team league. It's either take one of the top 5 guys or just don't take one at all.
So when I was looking at it, yeah, I went with. So earlier we were talking about like what's the strategy, and the reason why I went I'm with the quarterback and tight end just because I do think like in 10 teams, everybody's kind of stacked.
Yeah.
So any like little positional value you can get that I'll take. And one thing that I was looking at last year, which is interesting, is Josh Allen. I think I moved Lamar to QB1 this year because Josh Allen last year put up 22 fantasy points per game, which is obviously like he's Josh Allen. He's a fucking stud. But that was his lowest total since 2019. And you think about it, what happened in 2000? Like what happened the following year? They got Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
So could it be just like he needs a true number one wide receiver to put up those, 24, 25 fantasy points per game type of seasons again? Maybe. Like you look at a guy like Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
He had that one good year after Tyreek left, but then since then it's lacking that true number one. So to get to those,
well, that's why these guys are investing first round picks. You go get Rashee Rice second round. You go get Xavier Worthy in the first round, and then you get Keon Coleman for the Bills. You go get Keon Coleman. You take Dalton Kincaid. Like you're trying to get passing game weapons for him. So
and you get Joshua Palmer.
Bills, that's like having Matt Collins. I don't know. Lamar got DeAndre Hopkins too. So it's like that might be another red zone guy for him.
Lamar was stupid good last year.
Incredible. He's always like my number one. Is your fantasy football guide out? Not yet. Fantasy football guide is coming soon. We are not going to be rating teams today. We're going to be packing it up right now. Appreciate everybody tapping in for the mock draft. We'll be back every Monday. Got a stream coming tomorrow too with Chris Allen from Fantasy Life. Should be a good one. We're going to be talking strategy as far as like when to draft specific positions. So make sure y'all check that one out. Join the stream. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.